Hi, my name is Alyssa, and this is our group project for Arts 149 for the Maya civilization.
Hi, I'm Isabel.
Hi, I'm Caitlin.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
Hi, I'm Kira.
Okay, so the Maya civilization was a Mesoamerican culture that thrived in present-day Mexico, Guatemala, Belize, and Honduras. As you can see, like in the picture, it's like mostly in southern Mexico, kind of on the Yucatan Peninsula. And it was the Mayan civilization existed from around 2000 BCE to the Spanish conquest in the 16th century, so near 900 CE. And the Mayan civilization was known for their sophisticated achievements in architecture, mathematics, astronomy, art, and writing. A couple key cities in the Mayan civilization, especially during the classical period, which was from 300 to 900 CE, were places like Palenque, Yaxchilan, Tikal, and Copan. And these cities were cultural and religious centers for the Mayans and contained some of the greatest architectural buildings of their time, along with creating major influences in Mayan art and style during this time period. And the classical period was important to the Mayans because it was considered the height of their cultural, political, and artistic achievements. This era marked the peak of Mayan urbanism, state formation, and intellectual development, and ultimately was a defining time period for the Mayans in which most of their major achievements were accomplished.
For some historical context, some of the major events in the classic period of the Mayan civilization was 320 CE was the founding date of the city of Yaxchilan, which actually did not begin to flourish until 1580 or 580 CE to 800 CE. But this was a really important city to the Mayan civilization because they were on the Umasina River and they were able to trade resin and dyes with Brazil. So they were important to the economic um, flourishment of this city. And their architecture was also extremely impressive because warfare was a key aspect of their architecture. As you can see in the picture at the top, it is warfare is definitely seen in their architecture. And then in 331 CE, the monument Copan, which is also a city, was founded. And this was really important because this is a site that has the field of their important of a ball game that is really well known by the Mayan civilization, Poctapok, I guess. And this was super important because it shows kind of a societal, cultural growth because they have games and communities can come together to play these games. And scientists also say that this is where the most accurate solar calendar is that was produced by Mayans. And then in 426 CE to 437 CE, the reign of the founder and first king of Copan, Kinch Yaks Kumo, was their reign, and their name means the Lord of the West. So he must have been very well respected and a great leader. And he also has the name Kinch, which is sun-eyed. So he wears these goggles, which could show kind of a religious um, spirituality with the rulers and deities. And then 700 CE, the Mayan city and temple complex Chachobin is built, and this is four great temples and a marketplace. So this would have been a really important place for social gatherings. And this also shows the religious center and importance to the Mayan civilization. And again, in 200 CE to 900 CE is the classic Mayan period, which the civilization would have peaked and the cities would have flourished.
Sorry. So I did the Maya art and architecture, and the Temple of Inscriptions is like a big part of the architecture in their past, and it's located in Planique, and it influenced Mayan art with its carvings, and there's like hieroglyphic inscriptions, and it reflects the civilization, like and the spirituality that the Mayans had. And then there's also this and it's the lintel. It's like 725 CE, and basically it was a bloodletting ritual, and it symbolized like political power and spiritual power. They did like a lot of sacrifices on these architecture things. And then the El Castillo is another pyramid that they made, which is also like very famous, and people still go there and like take pictures and stuff. The Bonaparte murals depicted royal ceremonies and warfare and more bloodletting. That was like really common for the Mayans, and it provided insights into their social and political life. Um, and the art itself just depicted the rulers and like their divine roles and kind of just showed their connection to the gods and their authority over people. And this just showed the importance of kinship or kingship and maintaining like social order and just religious harmony. And then, yeah, so art was just basically a tool for like political propaganda and reinforcing the power of the elites and daily ceremonial life.
Sorry, had to unmute. So the Maya civilization between 300 and 900 AD had a unique and fascinating belief system. They practiced a polytheistic religion, worshiping multiple gods according to the movement of the stars, moon, and sun that could only be interpreted by the priest. So some of the gods was Zamna is the creator god, Chak is the rain god, Kenicha is the sun god, Ixchel is the goddess of fertility, medicine, and childbirth. Yum Cox is the maize god. Those are just some. There's over 250 though. Maya priests connected to the people to the gods and were very important leaders. They led ceremonies, performed sacrifices, and chose the best days for events using their calendars. They also used their complex calendar system to determine the timing of rituals and festivals. Priests were very well respected and had a lot of influence, and the Maya kings became the high priests during the classic period. Bloodletting was a common practice where individuals, often royalty would pierce their tongue, ears, or other body parts to offer blood to the gods, and it was seen as a way to communicate with the divine. Human sacrifice was conducted during significant events or times of crisis, such as droughts or wars, and it was believed that the gods required human life to maintain cosmic balance and ensure prosperity. The Maya also played a ceremonial ball game called pits, and losing teams or specific players were sometimes sacrificed as offerings. And then Maya religious beliefs influenced the construction of massive pyramids and ceremonial sites like the Temple of the Great Jaguar in Tikal or the Temple of the Kukulkan in Chichen Itza. And these structures were often aligned with celestial events, and Maya art frequently depicted religious scenes and deities and rituals. So iconography, for example, shown on the screen, the murals of Bonampak show vivid depictions of ceremonies and sacrifices.
So I did cultural significance and what made the Mayans distinct. So the Mayans were known for creating the first accurate calendar, and their advanced knowledge of arithmetic and astrology helped them to calculate the earliest precise and accurate calendar. And this is a picture of it below. And then, so how was the Mayas art representative of their cultural values? So, common focal points in Mayan art are usually deities or royalty, and this shows how central these divine figures were in Maya's everyday life. Many Maya believed these deities were crucial to the night and day cycle, agricultural growth, and the creation of the earth. And above, this is a picture of the mural Hallmul frieze, and it reflects this since it shows rulers reborn as gods. Okay. Mayans' influence on later cultures or modern significance. The famous temple of Kukulkan at Chichen Itza was originally built on top of an older temple, and this open style of architecture has influenced architecture across Central America, and many buildings there now reflect this technique of building a larger structure on top of an older one. Additionally, the style of vibrant colors and patterns seen in current Mexican art was adopted from Mayan murals that had come before. And here you can see a digitally recreated Mayan mural next to a current Mayan or Mexican art piece, and they're both noticeably very vibrant and include a diverse color palette.
And here are our references. Thanks for watching.